Om Shanti. Can you hear me?
Yes, sister, we can.
Today, we will be reading the Murli that was spoken by BapDada on 18th January 2009. Yesterday's BapDada's Milan Murli. In this Murli, BapDada is mainly focusing on the 40 years of Avyakt Palna that was completed in 2009. BapDada has split this 40 into 4 and 0. And BapDada has talked about 4 things that we need to do. And about 0, BapDada is telling that how by becoming 0, we can play the hero part in this world drama. So let's start with today's Murli. Title of the Murli is The Return of 40 Years of Avyakt Sustenance. 4 things. Be one who has pure and positive thoughts for others. One who has pure and positive thoughts for the self. One who creates a pure atmosphere through your pure attitude. And one who stays in the awareness of 0 and hero. So this is the whole summary of today's Murli. Today, BapDada has come to meet all his serviceable companion children. The ones who have been companions for the service at the beginning, and together with that, the companions of other service too. You are expanding service very well. So, BapDada is pleased to see his companions and is singing in his heart the song. Which song? Wah, my companions of the service of world transformation, Wah. Today, from Amrit Vela, all the children were garlanding BapDada with garlands of love. There were 3 types of garlands. One garland was of the zeal and enthusiasm of becoming equal to the Father. Second garland was of the Gopikas who have become separated from the Father and are in bondage. There were their garlands, but these were garlands of the extremely invaluable sparkling tears. Each teardrop was sparkling like a pearl. The third garland was of the complaints of some of the children. Today, from Amrit Vela, love was especially visibly merged in all the children. As this was 18th January, so from Amrit Vela only children were remembering BapDada with lot of love. Through the variety form image of BapDada, it was as though Baba merged all the children in his arms. Today, in fact, together with love, it was also the day of willing all the powers. Baba put his hand in the hand of one daughter and willed her all the powers. Dadi Prakashmani, Baba put his hand in the hand of her and willed her all the powers. Baba was seeing all the children, the Shakti army and the Pandavas. BapDada saw that some children, the Pandavas and the Shaktis, were moving ahead in their efforts at a fast speed by being introverted in an incognito way. Externally, they are not visible, but they are good effort makers. BapDada saw that in today's form, especially in the subject of love, everyone's face was sparkling. You are Jnani children, but the subject of love is also essential because those who have love have to work less hard and easily remain in the experience of love. Those who have love have to work less hard and easily remain in the experience of love. No matter if the problem is as big as mountain. With the power of love, you are able to change the mountain into cotton wool. No matter if the problem is as big as a mountain, with the power of love, you are able to change the mountain into cotton wool. You are able to make the mountain as light as water. Love is a canopy of protection. And because of that canopy of protection, you remain constantly safe. It becomes easy. With love, you make the Supreme Soul and God your friend. And the memorial of this is Khuda Dost, God the friend. By making God your friend, because of the relationship of the friend, you are able to make any problem easy. Love makes you make the Father your companion. Knowledge is the seed, and the water of love brings fruit from the seed. Knowledge is the seed, and the water of love brings fruit from the seed, the fruit of attainment. The loving children of such a father do not consider remembering the father to be effort, but they consider it difficult to forget him. One who loves cannot forget that love. When you say my Baba with your heart and with love, you receive the key of all treasures. What is the key of all treasures? My Baba. So, both Bap and Dada are so loving that they become present in front of those who love them as their Lord. Everyone remembers them, but some remember them with some effort, whereas others remain constantly merged in the ocean of love. People of the world say that the soul merges with the Supreme Soul, whereas the soul actually remains merged in God's love. It doesn't become merged, but remains merged in love. So, today is the day to remain merged in love. Effort finishes and changes into the form of love. So, BapDada saw the result of all the children. The majority of you have done your homework. You have even repeatedly revised and realized the aim of becoming equal to the Father. The result of 75% of the children was good. However, you have to become equal to the Father. No matter what storms come in front of you. It is, after all, the time of the completion of the INH. And so, of course, storms will come. Because this is the time of transformation. However, what are storms for you children? Storms, that is called as tufan in Hindi, are not storms, but they are a gift, tofa. Storms, tufan, are not storms, but they are a gift, that is tofa. Because BapDada's hand of blessings is on the head of all the effort-making children. For those who have had a determined thought, that is, who have used the key of determination according to their present result, they have attained success. However, now, for all time, make these storms into a gift and make the problems into solutions and continue to move forward. BapDada is pleased with the present result. You have kept a firm aim in the yoga tapasya you did. I have to become this. The years of Avyakt Sustenance have now been completed. In 2009, 40 years of Avyakt Sustenance was completed. So, what comes first in the year 40? It is the point 0. So, the 0 reminds you that you are a hero, a real diamond. What this 0 reminds? That you are a hero, a real diamond, and a great hero. And that you have to be a hero actor and perform every task as a hero. You are a hero, that is a real diamond. And also you have to be a hero actor and perform every task as a hero. So, always remember 0 and hero. And for the 4, you have to bring 4 things into your life in a natural way. What are that 4 things? Let's see. You have to do that with determination. Will you do that? Are you ready? No matter what paper comes in front of you, you have to bring these 4 things into your life. Are you sure? Baba was asking everyone. Are you sure? Sure. Again, Baba was asking, sure. Those sitting at the back, are you sure? Maya will eat those who are weak. And this is why you have to remain strong. One thing, always have pure and positive thoughts for others, which is called as Shubh Chintak in Hindi. Seeing or hearing about anyone's weakness, be merciful. Have pure and positive thoughts for them, and definitely give them your cooperation. While seeing or hearing about anyone's weakness, be merciful, have pure and positive thoughts for them, and definitely give them your cooperation. You must not see their weakness, but you must definitely give them cooperation. This is known as having pure and positive thoughts for others. You will remain strong in this, will you not? Bestow words of support, be merciful, and give your cooperation. Do not step away from them or have dislike for them, but instead forgive them. One never has dislike for someone who is under an external influence. Instead, one gives them support. One never has dislike for someone who is under an external influence. Instead, one gives them support. So, have pure and positive thoughts for others. The second is to have pure and positive thoughts for the self. Shubh Chintan. Nowadays, BapDada sees that the majority of the children sometimes has a lot. Therefore, give your mind the homework of having pure and positive thoughts for the self, to stop having these thoughts. What we have to do, we have to give our mind the homework. Create a timetable for your mind. This is the homework that Baba is asking us to do. Create a timetable for your mind. You make a timetable for actions anyway. But now create a timetable. After celebrating a meeting with BapDada at Amrit Vela, give your mind a point of self-respect. However, as Baba has told you earlier, and in that time, have realization and also revise it. So we need to check that at what time during the day. By keeping your mind busy, your time will not be spent in wasteful thoughts. You won't have to make effort. The confluence age is an age of pleasure. The confluence age. Can you hear? Is the voice clear? Hello?
So, it's breaking out actually.
Okay. Om Shanti.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So, Baba is saying that after celebrating a meeting with BapDada at Amrit Vela, give your mind a point of self respect. However, as Baba has told you earlier, each one definitely has some time, 12 to 13 times a day. And in that time, have realization and also revise it. By keeping your mind busy, your time will not be spent in wasteful thoughts. You won't have to make effort. The confluence age is an age of pleasure, and you will stay in that pleasure at every moment. Now, second thing was to have pure and positive thoughts for the self. First was for others, and second one is for self. Check and change. Third is a pure attitude. Through an impure attitude, you spread impurity into the atmosphere. Therefore, have a pure attitude. The fourth is that each one has to take the responsibility. My duty is especially to create a pure atmosphere and not look at others. First one was to have pure and positive thoughts for others. Second was to have pure and positive thoughts for the self. Third thing was to have a pure attitude. And fourth thing is to take the responsibility that it is my duty to create a pure atmosphere and not look at others. What do you do when there is a bad odor in the atmosphere? You spray a fragrance. Do you not? You cannot tolerate the bad odor, and so you use one or another fragrance. In the same way, you definitely have to change an ordinary or impure atmosphere. Whether someone is young or new, this is each one's responsibility. What responsibility we each one have to do? That we have to change an ordinary or impure atmosphere. You have to have the determined thought. I definitely have to create a pure atmosphere. This promise will bring about revelation. You make a promise and BapDada is pleased. But sometimes there isn't that determination in the promise. And this is why there isn't the success you want as much as you want. Each one has to create such an atmosphere in the whole world for matter and also souls, and within souls, Brahmin souls are also included. Each one has to create such an atmosphere at their service place with that determination. If you have to renounce something, then do that. Not I will only renounce something if others renounce something. No. If the system is fine, then do not make conditions. I definitely have to do this. Being a world transformer is your self respect, is it not? All of you are world transformers. Are you not? Raise your hands. Okay. World transformers. Very good. So, first of all, BapDada wants to see it is there and it will also happen. But this year, if BapDada tours around at the little and big centers, what would the atmosphere be like? Just as today is the day of love and power, in the same way, the atmosphere at the centers, in the villages, and also in the big centers should be like a living temple in making the negative into positive. So, this is what BapDada wants to see in this year, that the atmosphere of every center, whether it is a small center or big center, it should be like a living temple. I have to be first in this. Do not say you first. No, I have to be first in this because BapDada, the advanced party, and nowadays even nature are all waiting. Sorry. You are the ones who are making all the preparation. You don't have to wait. You are the one who are making all the preparation. You don't have to wait, but make the preparations. Today, there is fear everywhere, in everyone's heart. The majority of people in the world has the one thought. Which thought? What will happen tomorrow? You know what is going to happen tomorrow. So, who is having this thought? I will become the first instrument to bring about transformation. Raise your hands for this. You will have to do it. You will have to do it. You will have to change. You will have to become a protector. You will have to renounce something and take love. Did you raise the hand of your mind or just your physical hand? Who raised the hand of their mind? When your mind changes, the world changes. The world will change. When your mind changes, the world will change. So, what will be the slogan this year? What slogan will it be? No problem. The flag of victory will be hoisted in your heart, and everyone will perform the dance of happiness in their mind. The dance of the mind is happiness. So, you will perform the dance of happiness at every moment. And you are children of the bestover. And so, whoever comes to you, definitely give each one the gift of one or another virtue. Then, in 1 second, that determined thought, the thought of the bestover, will become a lift, and within a second, they will reach wherever they want. The supreme abode, the subtle region, physical Madhuban, or the corporeal world. without having to make any effort. Whoever comes in front of you, do not send them away empty handed. Do not meet them without any virtue in your words, on your face, or in your behavior. So, this year, keep the result of every month with yourself and send a card of OK to the Yajna through your teacher. So, this is the second homework that Baba is giving us, that keep the result of every month with yourself and send a card of OK to the Yajna through your teacher. Do not send a long letter, but just send a card of OK. Do not send a big card. Do not send the cards of the world. Send the blessing card that you receive from your teacher. How many gifts of virtues and powers do you have? If you were to make a list, it would be a long list. And it isn't that the more you give, the less you will have, but they will continue to increase. They speak of the magic mantra, and so this Shiv mantra is that whatever virtues you have, they will not decrease for you, but they will instead increase. Because it is said, when you give a donation, you will become free from the eclipse of bad omens. दे दान तो छूटे ग्रहण. So, when you give a donation, you will become free from the eclipse of bad omens. Acha, we will stop here. The rest part we can read later. Now we will churn for a few minutes, then we can share our churnings. Om Shanti. Shanti. Now we all can share our churnings.
Good morning, sister. Om Shanti. The action points for today is Baba has said, after Amrit Vela's yoga, keep a chart for your mind and think some things over particular time, that there should be a timetable for the mind. That's a unique thing. Baba has said previously as well, but today it made a highlight. And second thing, Baba says to give Swaman to 12 after Amrit Vela. I mean, take a shower, go out on a walk, and take a Swaman for yourself. You can keep your mind busy. And do service to this society through your virtues, through your chal chalan, and uh, your gun. And that is the second point. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Thank you, brother.
Shanti. So Baba highlighted four important things here. So one is to have a pure and positive attitude, thought for the self. Second is to have a pure and positive thought for others, and then have a pure attitude, where we don't have any impure attitude. Just like Baba gave the example of when the atmosphere is impure, so we make it pure, or we make it we spray some air freshener or some fragrance and then make it we change it, right? So similarly, Baba wants us to have this the pure attitude. And then the fourth thing that Baba highlighted is the responsibility, that we have to take the responsibility of making the atmosphere pure. But I have to do this, it's my duty. So here we should not be looking at others. We have to check, and then we have to do this I first in that. So this is the takeaway from Om Shanti. Thank you.
Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti.
You know, the first thing in the Murli, which really, because I'm here at Madhuban, the thing which really attracted everyone when Baba said, no problem. And you should just see BapDada's emotion, BapDada's face when he said, because what a slogan he's giving us for this year. And when in this year we say it's going to be a year of problem, a year of confusion, a year of things. But when BapDada mentioned that no problem, hoist the victory in your heart, dance in the happiness of your mind, that actually made everyone light. That especially when, and he started itself the paragraph with fear everywhere and all. So that was what kept each one of us listening. As of course, as some action plans were given, and this BapDada keeps mentioning, you are the child of the bestower. You have got, you're full of all treasures. So give gift to everyone, or whether it's the magic mantra, Shiv mantra, whatever you give, don't send anyone empty-handed. Otherwise, BapDada has to touch the subject of love, because I think that Baba is really going to say, oh, you're not talking about me, you're speaking about other things. So that's why I think he first spoke about love. He spoke about how love keeps people sparkling, how love changes mountain, how love gives you a canopy of protection, how love makes God Khudadost, how love really makes you no effort. So just to satisfy, and he also spoke about love when you see the Gopikas, when he spoke about the three garlands, there also he spoke about love. So, and as somebody had rightly shared, Baba's got a way of playing with words. That 40, he removed that zero from it and spoke about zero, and then he came back to 4 and gave us the 4 things. For me, it was just like a jargon, no, going, listening. And when I'm re-listening to the Murli now, it's something different. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, brother.
Baba wants us to remember zero. Let's remember Baba. One is called one because it has got one angle. Two is called two is because it got two angle. Three has got three, similarly number of angles increasing. And zero, no angle. That we don't have to see others with our own personal angle. We have to see others with the angle of Baba. As Baba's drishti, so we should have that drishti. Drishti, and as Baba's vritti, we should have the vritti of Baba. As Baba's kriti, we'll have kriti of Baba. And as Baba's Sanskriti, you will have Sanskriti of Baba, and in that process, self-transformation will take place, and with the self-transformation, the world transformation will take place. As Baba is talking that, do not dislike others, but instead forgive them. Baba is saying that you should have pure and positive thoughts for others. Forgive others. You have to take the responsibility to have a change. We cannot see others, we cannot wait for others. These are all the qualities of Baba which we have to inculcate. And Baba says that you have to make the world positive from negative. And you are the ones who are making all preparations. The most important, Baba says, today there is fear in everyone's heart. Kal kya hoga? So you have to remove that fear from everybody's heart. And for that, first you have to become fearless. And fearless, by the word fear, F-E-A-R, F. If you become farista, if you become free from all encumbrance, E, embodiment of knowledge, and A, add on with virtues, and R, ruhani, definitely this fear will come out from you. And in that process, you can also create others fearless. And the most important, Baba says that you have to give the result of okay, everything okay. And Baba is giving the slogan, no problem. Baba is giving no problem. Definitely there will be no problem. But with the guidance that how there will be no problem. I was just doing manthan when Baba was telling with the word no problem, how the problem will be not there, how there will be no issues. And even if there are issues, they will not create into a problem. No problem. N is Nirakari, Nirvikari, Nirahankari. If you will be in that Nirakari, Nirvikari, Nirahankari, definitely no issues can transform to problem. And the O is obedient to Baba. If you're obedient to Baba, Baba ke agyakari hai, there cannot be any problem. And if there is any problem, that will disappear automatically. And problem, the word problem, P is purity and purusharth. And R is the responsibility, ruhanipan. O, we have to observe, realize, and then take a decision. B, if we are bafadar to Baba and we are balihari to Baba. L, loyal and loveful. E, embodiment of knowledge. And M, manmanava madhyajivi bhava. Definitely no problem can persist. If the problem comes, it will disappear just like गर्म तावे पर जो पानी पड़ता है ना छन्न से उड़ जाता है. It will disappear like that. Om Shanti.
Shanti. Wonderful, brother. Now let's move on to the meditation. Sit back comfortably. I am a merciful soul. I, the soul, always have pure and positive thoughts for others. No matter what others do. I, the soul, is a best child of the bestover. I am a real diamond. I am a hero actor. I, the soul, have pure attitude always. I, the soul, is responsible for making the impure atmosphere into pure atmosphere. I will become first in bringing world transformation. I have to change the world by changing my mind. I, the soul, is constantly merged in the love of BapDada. Om Shanti. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Baba. Let's do the homework what BapDada has asked us to do. Till that time, continue practicing the Swaman. See you all tomorrow at 5 a.m. Thank you. Om Shanti.